of warm air.
Yeah.
Yeah. The long and hollow hair allow for a small pocket of warm air to be trapped and held right around the animal's body, which helps keep the cold, the snow, and the wind out. Okay, so between those two layers of hair, very, very little of their body heat's lost to the environment, especially compared to us as people. We as people, miserable at heat retention, which is why we go into marshmallow mode when we come out in the colder temperatures, okay? But these elk are actually capable of surviving in temperatures as cold as 60 degrees below zero before they're really in imminent danger of hypothermia, as long as they've got a good food source, they've got a good hair coat, and they're healthy. Okay. Another thing that's going to really help them out, guys, is their digestive system. These elk are ruminants like cattle, which means they've got a 4-chambered stomach. So when they get up and they graze, as you watch them, there's not a lot of time spent with their head up chewing their food. For the most part their head's down, they're chewing the grass, they're groveling down the grass, just getting it down as fast as possible. Once they got a full belly, that's when they bed down, and that's where most of the chewing actually happens. Okay, a couple of advantages for the elk as far as not spending much time on their feet and spending more of their time bedded down. Okay, the first one is conservation of energy. Okay, during the winter time, that's all about that energy conservation. If they expend too much energy today, that could still be the difference between life and death for them by the time of the end of the winter comes along, depending upon how that winter progresses, right? Like right now, we've had a warm spell for the last couple weeks. That could change real quick. How are the elk going to know that, right? Okay, second thing, when they're up and moving around and they're up on their feet, their profile is a lot easier to spot from a distance than when they're bedded down. It's easier for the predators to see an elk, okay? So those are two advantages for them just getting that grass in their bellies and then laying back down. And once they lay back down, that's when they'll chew their cud, which means they're actually going to regurgitate something they've already eaten and rechew it. And they're going to swallow that chunk, up comes another chunk, and they'll rechew that, and just up and down and up and down, okay? To us as people, that really doesn't sound super appetizing.